Hello everyone, and welcome to update number 2 for 5 Elms. Just want to show you a few of the things that I've been doing over the last month or so. First thing you can notice is all the backboards are in, so the whole way along and all the way to there. I haven't done this end yet because I don't know exactly where the tracks are going to go through, so I don't want to start cutting into backboard and then have to fill it in. Got the 5 Elms sign made up. Right, so if I show you in some more detail, the lighting's changed a little bit. I took that flashlight which was behind me and put it there, so I think what I'm going to do is have 2 flashlights, move that right down to there so it's entirely shining on the layout. I think I'll have one there and then one across here because down here it's just too dark. Same with the other side. I'll have 2 strip lights. See whether that's enough or whether I need one there and behind me, but I think 4 strip lights up here will be enough. So the first change is I had 3 platform sections. I had one here. I've taken it out. I didn't really feel the need. I mean, I suppose it is a mainline station, but it was just taking up unnecessary room really, so it's left me this whole area here. I'll show you from the other end. It's left me this whole area next to it to model. Still going to be quite a detailed station, 2 platforms, or platform sections, 3 platforms in total, so I can still make something nice of that. And we come down to the signal box is going to be there. And what I've done is, one of my favourite layouts on YouTube is Stevie B at Strolley Central. Been watching his layout and going on his website, and I've nicked his idea. I did ask his permission and he said it's fine, but this diamond layout is just fantastic. It enables me to get any train from any track, whichever track it's on, onto another track, all in this one section, and from any direction as well. So I've got 4 double slips in there with a crossover in the middle. It just works really. It's perfect. So yeah, Steve at Strolley Central, thank you for that and the advice that you've been giving me over the last couple of months. Next, that I'm definitely set on. That will stay like that. And also in between the station, I've made it so there's 3 tracks down there. I quite like the idea of 2 trains sitting in the platform and then one speeding through the middle, so I've sort of extended that, if you like. But that diamond formation, station throat Steve calls it, but whatever that is, that's staying 100%. I'm not too sure about this. I've gone for the Hornby good shed, which is quite nice. Nice and detailed. Certainly better than that other silly Hornby thing I had in. I've put this track up the side. I quite like the idea of the train sitting next to it there. I did experiment with having all the good stuff next to the station, but it was just squeezing it in too much. Sorry about the lighting down there, it's just a bit dark. So if we come off of this sort of local line, if you like, split the points down there. One goes to the wash station and the other one goes just next to it. I think it looks alright. I'm quite happy with it. Nothing's tacked down yet, so it's still the same as before. I've got no droppers or anything like that in there. I want to make sure that I've got the best track plan for my sort of style of operation, if you like. Get some nice shots, watching the whole line coming down there. It's quite nice. But most importantly, it's so functional. There's not a wasted point in there. Everything works, and I can get any train from any track back onto any track in any direction, and just in that small couple of foot section. So I'm not sure if Steve actually made that track plan up, or whether it's a sort of prototypical thing outside the station, but yeah, thank you for that, Steve. Right, the next thing I've done is to very temporary, so please don't message me and say that wall doesn't look very realistic, because it's printed out just with A4 sheets of paper. I just wanted to feel, get a feel for what it would be like. So I think I'm going to have some kind of raised track system, raised town section up there. Excuse these beams. That's another thing I've done as well. Is painted this section all black. It's quite nice actually. Well, there's the comparison, especially with the lights on it. That's quite bright. But in there, I thought it was alright. So I shall go around and do the whole thing there. And obviously, as the scene contours, and you get different levels and stuff, that'll all be black. Just make it look nice and professional, really. So yeah, I've literally just stuck all this stuff to it. That's going to need quite a long girder bridge. Which is going to look quite nice. I'm not running any trains at the moment. I find that it's just too noisy to do updates when the trains are running. I might put some shots in at the end of the trains going across the 4 lanes, which does look really nice. So yeah, some kind of raised town scene. Obviously the wall would be higher, but yeah, I've just put that in temporarily. It might make more sense up the back now. I know I've been going on about how I want these trains to disappear. This should give you, this should give you a better idea of what I was after. So that train is literally going to go off a scenic area behind there, and I've got enough room to have an industrial area, or I'm not sure what I'm going to have up there. I haven't really got that far. I've got a town section here. Again, I don't know what that's going to be. I thought in my mind when I was thinking about doing this, I always like the idea of like an embankment, a sort of alleyway, if you like, and then lots of gardens backing onto it, as if it's going, a lot of people live at the back of railway lines, and that's how I've seen it. So I quite fancy that. But as you can imagine, these trains are going to be, coming across here doing their thing. And there's going to be one just shooting straight and disappearing off, which I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be alright. Nothing's really changed here. 5 Elms sign. Yeah, I mean nothing's changed up this line at all. Still working on my viaduct. I still haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it. I do want it to be a snow section. I really want that. I think it'd be quite unique. I was thinking of having the whole thing viaducts, but I think that might be enough with the all the hills and stuff either side. I think that might be enough. I don't know, I might do one more. I've come down too far with the blue board. The blue board is actually going to cut probably about there, because as I explained in update number 1, I'm not scenicing behind there at all. Basically the scenic area is going to end just behind this viaduct with a nice high board to cover all of that up, and then reach there. So basically the scenic area, excuse my beams, will be all down there. As I said in the other video, from there all the way up to where the scenic break's going to be at the viaduct is about 18 foot. These are both about 3 foot wide. So you've got this one here which is 18 by 3, and this one which is 18 by 3. These aren't as wide. These are, I don't know how long these are, probably 10 foot, something like that. So it's certainly not a small layout. But I've always wanted the idea of these trains going off and doing things and disappearing off. That line, that top line, is going to be an analogue, just a single track, nice and simple. So that's going to shoot across there, all off scene down there, and then come off onto the viaduct, straight across and disappear off there. So that's it for this update. Nothing's really sort of set in stone yet. I'm not at that stage yet. This track plan is getting more and more fixed down now in my mind. 100% this is staying. I love this. Everything goes across it nice and slow, apart from the little shunters, but I've read, and investigated that they all do that. I'm just imagining that with all the ballast and the weathering done. It's going to look really nice. But it's all looking good. And then when I'm up here having a go on my trains, it actually feels like I've got some kind of model railway now. I've started putting these little bits down. And they're very easy to break up and be replaced with, well, that's what I've got to investigate, what that wall would be replaced with. Plasticard, I don't really know, I haven't got to that stage yet. This is obviously my first model railway, so not 100% sure, but I'm having fun finding out. But I think the two platform sections is more than enough. The third one that was there just wasn't really doing anything. In fact, the sort of buildings that would be on the third platform would cover up all these other buildings, you know. And now I'll be using Pico sides and rubbing them all down. But yeah, we've got the wash station. This little thing's fallen off. Actually, it was already off when I got it home in the box, which I was a bit annoyed about for 26 quid. But it can be glued down. But that's it. So I don't know what I'm going to do next, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to start putting some droppers in for this section. Don't know, money's a bit tight at the moment, so coming up to Christmas, etc. So I'm not sure what's going to be done next, but actually I'd like to get the upper analogue line actually working and connected up, so I could see that going round. Then I could show you my next sort of stage in my mind of what I wanted from it. But yeah, so another update as soon as it's all done. Yes, as I said, I'm not sure when the next update's coming, but as soon as I've done enough to make it interesting for you lot, I shall do one. I'll probably do a video now of just some trains running on the actual this crossover section, because that does look nice. A couple of hellos. First off, I'd like to again thank Steve for giving me advice, really. You know, he's been talking to me over email, so I appreciate that. Giving me some advice and watch out for pitfalls, etc. A quick hello to Glebro Junction Terry. Just want to say I always enjoy your videos. He knows how much I like his layout. I just can't believe the progress that he's making already on the sections that he's done. It's just going to be mind-blowing when that gets done. And also a big thank you to everyone who commented on my little boy on his video for his little railway down there. I really appreciate it, and I read them all out to him. And I must say, you know, across the internet you get trolling, you get abuse, you get everything, but it just seems that this little community that's going on with all the model railway, everyone's nice to each other. There's no bitching, as it were, and there's no idiots on there slagging everyone off. So it's just nice to go on there, do an update, and know that you're going to get pretty much constructive criticism without a load of abuse. So thank you to everyone. Right, I'll just finish off with some trains, and then I shall see you next time we do an update. Thank you.